Looking back on this year's selection of books, one might assume that they are all disconnected, both content-wise and thematically. What does an amalgamation of body parts brought back to life have to do with the assassination of Julius Caesar? If you only look at the surface level, not much. But all the novels read this year contain a theme of anti-authoritarianism, or at least a focus on overbearing governments or societies. The first book, Frankenstein, seems the most far off from this conclusion. The closest resemblance to government found in it is the faculty of the university which Victor attends. But Frankenstein manifests the theme in a different way than the other three. It shows oppression through society. One way that a radical government can maintain its power is by outlawing things it deems dangerous for public consumption. The creature is this dangerous thing. Upon his creation, Victor abandons him without any reason, just on the assumption that he is dangerous. This is further supported by the villagers, who seek to kill the creature on sight, again without any knowledge of his intentions or actions. While out of order chronologically, the closest example is Fahrenheit 451. Instead of a resurrected collection of limbs and organs, the dangerous thing is books, and society is replaced by an actual terrifying government. Unlike Frankenstein, this book's antagonist has no moral ambiguity. They are the bad guy. If you think otherwise, I'd recommend you read the book again. The only moral cause of action is to rebel against the state like Montag does. The state purposely leaves its citizens in the dark about world events and scares them into staying uneducated. It's a major risk to even privately state your views. My last point is shown again in Julius Caesar. Unlike Fahrenheit, there is no clear-cut villain. Both sides have valid arguments for their actions. But it's dangerous for the conspirators to discuss their plans. While they agree that murder is wrong, the actions they see coming after the assassination would bring about splendor to Rome. It could have gone something like this.
Anakin, I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost.
Finally, I want to talk about Lord of the Flies. Regarding my first 3 points, its premise seems like it wouldn't quite fit the argument. However, the eternal evil of man shines through. Power is a carnal desire, and some, like Jack, seek it at any cost. His thirst for control over the other boys led to the creation of a system even worse than previously described. While their island is a small-scale example of this concept, it's not hard to imagine how it could translate to real-world systems. While this overlaying theme probably wasn't intended from the beginning of the school year, it's one that I picked up, because that's the beautiful thing about art. It can be approached from so many different angles, and all thoughts about it are valid. Well, these are my final thoughts for the semester, and I wish everybody a happy summer. May the Force be with you all.